say. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the light and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Helen's here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Spreading truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the vibe. Catch those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
Hit that thumbs up, y'all. Get it started. How you doing?
Every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
The pearls were bound together through the storm and darkest weather. We search high, we search low, together everywhere we go. Justin's here,
That's
and
me.
he's going live with the best fans by my side.
That's you.
We're a family, we hold strong.
That's us. How you
Together we
doing?
can right the wrong. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. In the night or in the day, girls will light and lead the way. Justin's heart and your support. Together we will hold the fort. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care.
Click play and come along with me. Together with the truth you see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comment here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comment here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options. Anywhere on the internet, anywhere in thy world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is September 28th. 2025. It is currently 7:21 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Did I get a haircut? I might have. Girls got to keep the looks up, Yeah, I did. I did get a haircut. Thank you all for joining me, guys. I look well rested, I wish. It's Sunday, though. It's Sunday. And there's been a lot of things lately, just in the world, and so many things just going in so many of your lives. And I really just, this isn't a true crime live stream, just straight out. This is not a true crime live stream. This is a chat, a talk, a little motivation, that kind of thing. Um, do I have experience with magnetic eyelashes? I do. Yes. Yeah. I prefer the glue ones myself, but that's just me, pretty much. Robin, what is the white heat with the lips behind my name for? Oh, I don't I know what that means. Hey, Nanette, good to see you, honey. Drew, YouTuber Robin, Bo, good to see you. Marlena, Nanette, Marlena. Hold on. Is there two Marlenas? Or am I just reading it twice? Okay, sorry. Sassy, Robin, JC, Rickson, Drew, Donna, CC, Susanna, Susie, Progressively Independent, Bo, Sheila, Sue, Sassy, Drew, Robin, Mom of an Angel. Good to see you all. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I've just been thinking about you guys, really, and it seems like, in the at least in the United States and the world for that matter, it's been really toxic the last few weeks. I mean, the last, I don't know, 20 years, but really, but it's just been exceptionally heavy. And, I think of like Mr. and Mrs. E. I think of Brandy. I think of you guys that are dealing with cancer or taking care of your loved ones. And you guys go through, really, you guys go through so much in your life, and we all go through so much at some point or another in our lives. It's valleys and mountains and valleys and mountains. But it's just been a lot. Um, the world is an angry place. It really is, Rickson. It really is. And, I mean, Mr. and Mrs. E, you know, I they're just remarkable people. They really are. They've had more than one child have cancer. Now think of that. Think of that. And they still continue. You know what I mean? And so you can never, ever, ever give up. Never surrender, as they say, right? Everyone is going through something, this or that. Yep. Yep. You're absolutely right. And that's so much. And yet they're still positive and help others. Absolutely. Absolutely. It is. It is Marlena. It is Marlena. And, everybody is going through. This is the thing in life. Or at least I used to think this way. Oh, as soon as I get this out of my way, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll be good after that. We'll be good after that. That never happens. That never, ever happens. It is always, truly always going to be something. Jen, good to see you, my dear. I just know people need to hear some positivity right now. And, even, crime, I try to keep it. I try to get people to think when I do true crime, but I also try sometimes at least to take a break and laugh. Obviously, try to get people to laugh about something, find the bright spots, right? Oh, thank you, Tammy. Hold on. I got some notes. Here. Oh, let me just stick them right here, actually. Okay, so I can see them. So yeah, it's kind of always going to be something. If life's heavy or not right now, and honestly, you also have to know when the good times are, right? I think it was Joan Rivers, which I was a big fan of. Joan Rivers. She said, for those of you that don't appreciate when you're in the good times, she said something else, but I'll say fool, and you've really got to remember those, remember the good times as well. But there's a few things that I do want to talk about. Everyone has different stresses at different times throughout every day, whether it's getting your kids to school, paying a bill, doctor's appointments, your health, all of that, right? But there is always things that we can do to at least minimize it and we have to learn to be happy even through the things that we're dealing with, right? We can't attach what is bothering us necessarily with our happiness. Because again, it's always going to be something, right? Guys, please hit that thumbs up button. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. Okay, something just happened. 1 second here, guys. Apologize. Why did it just do that? Okay. When life kind of punches you have fear of losing control. Mostly, that's what fear comes from. We're either running toward fear at any time, or we're running for hope, strength, goodness, right? And at any point in our life, every decision that we make, we are truly running toward one of those things. Why do you want to see my eyes, Tabby? They're right here. They're right here. Why do you want to see my eyes? Hey, Linda, good to see you. The farm animals just live in the house. The barn every day is a reason to remember to laugh. Yeah, that's all right, Jam. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. I don't know if I have beautiful eyes, but I have eyes, and I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for them. I am. I have like almond eyes. When I was in school growing up, um, I kind of looked, especially like in my middle school years, I think people would always say, "Do you have like Asian in you or anything like that?" And I'm like, "No, no Asian, just tiny eyes." Uh, oh, thank you, my dear. Appreciate you. You have to laugh at yourself. Well, you can't take life too seriously either. Uh, about the small things. The saying goes, if it doesn't matter 10 years from now, it's really doesn't matter, right? And I am truly, guys, truly. I know a lot of people don't believe this, but I am truly a very my soul is like how I think it's how you're raised a lot of time as well. I'm very pessimistic. Uh, some people see the glass half full or half empty. I was not normally one of those people. So it takes a lot of extra work when you're not one of those persons. Some people, uh one of my sons, he was just born just an optimist. Everything. Oh my God, everything. And I am so grateful, so grateful. But I am naturally very, very pessimistic. Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna happen. Here it goes. Oh well, and that is something that you really have to train yourself. You have to train yourself because it is true. If you live in a cruel universe or cruel world, whatever your world is or your view of it, it will be. It will be. And it doesn't mean bad things are still not going to happen or whatever. But I've learned that being, you know, uh, very pessimistic is it's fear. It really is. It really is living in fear. And you only have really, I say this all the time on here, but you only have so many trips around the sun. That's it. It's over after that. When you are gone, you are gone, right? And you can't look back of poor decisions you've made or people that have wronged you. You're not there anymore. It's over. And you got to keep moving forward, right? What do you mean your trips are ending, Psychic Amelia? Uh, yeah, when you go from hiking and running to a wheelchair, it really makes you think, Ashton. And this is the thing, it can happen. Well, this is the thing, it will happen to all of us. It's not that it can, it is going to happen to all of us. You all in life end up aging, right? You will end up sick, you will end up injured, and you will end up dying. And in all of that, that is what you have to make. You still have to make everything be okay, even when it's not, right? You've got to find that happiness, something to look forward to, right? And that's really what you got to do. I learned a long time ago. I read this book. I think it was called I don't know if it was like the 10-minute something, and it really changed my trajectory in how I do things now, because I was always looking for motivation, and motivation doesn't last. It really doesn't. It only lasts for a certain amount of time, right? Motivation only lasts for a certain amount of time. And so what you need is discipline. Take discipline over motivation any day. And one thing that really helped me, and if you are in your home and you're a stay-at-home mom, you're disabled, you work full-time, whatever you do, do what you can in 10 minutes, 10-minute increments, right? Set a 10-minute target if it's picking up your bedroom or the kitchen or whatever. Just give yourself 10 minutes. Don't think about it as in this huge ass project, right? And then anchor those things to your daily life. Yes, the Let Them. That's by, don't say it. I've got Robinson, woman, Deborah. I'm trying to think of it. Gotta know her. Pat. No, someone say it. Mel Robbins. There we go. Yep. There we go. Watch her all the time. And yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. One second here. What is that? right? And that's the thing. A lot of times, I used to create anxiety or avoidance, procrastination against doing things, um, especially things I didn't want to do, right? Especially the things I didn't want to do. And you build up such a anxiety or um, a procrastination about just stupid things, just really stupid things. And I would torture myself by not doing it, but just letting it live, that feeling of that anxiety, of letting it live in me when I could have just do it, right? That's amazing, Royal Blue. That's amazing. That's amazing. What did DC say? Oops. I don't see what she said. When my husband passed away at age 54, over 7 years ago, it gave me inspiration and drive to keep living life to the fullest every day. Don't sweat the small things and focus on peace. Well said. Well said. And that's what you have to do. Yes. You let it build up and then you're very hard on yourself. Hey Angel, good to see you, honey. Robin. Mind Over Matter is another book. Um, Probably the book that changed my life. It's a very simple, it's a very hard to find book. But it's called Attitude is Everything. And there's a lot of Attitude is Everything books out there. I'll say that. But this is by Jeff Keller. Really small book, but it really changed my life tremendously, right? But if you can do something, whatever you can do, each task, you can actually do a lot in 10 minutes. I learned that a long time ago, especially around the house, right? But what I do now is if I can do whatever I need to do in 10 minutes, whatever project it is, I do it that day. And if it's a project that takes 10 hours, which is a long ass project, most projects don't take that. Longer projects, you do one longer project once a week. Just a 10-minute walk. Yes, movement is a huge thing, Jen. Movement. It is a huge, huge thing for sure. Oh, thank you, Joyous. You're so kind to me. Talk about true crime at dinner. We are in our 70s and enjoy your outlook at things. Love you. Oh, Joyous, that's going to make me cry. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Truly, truly, truly. Thank you, Miss Joyous. You're very kind to me. Thank you. She is amazing. She's very, very good to me. So many of you guys are. All of you guys are. Just being here. I appreciate it truly. Um, thank you, Miss Joyous. Very, very kind. It's very sweet. Um, and none of everyone has we all have different what's the word I'm looking for? We all have different ways we grow up, the way we were taught, the way we look at the world, right? And we all grew up maybe with just the mom, maybe with just the dad, maybe with both, maybe your grandma raised me, raised you, aunt, uncle, foster care, different things. And so our view of the world is truly how we grow up, right? That's kind of how our brains are wired. But then you can rewire your brain. You can literally rewire your brain just by creating a different behavior, right? There are more than physical, like there are more than addiction can be anything, right? It doesn't, we think of you become codependent upon a rug. Well, no, you can become addicted to, you know, a toxic relationship, right? That you would never, ever want your child to be in, right? Or a family member to be in, but you'll do it to yourself, right? Shopping absolutely can be one. Absolutely. Um, there's just anything can be, it becomes a behavior. And how is that behavior created? Well, it's created because you've done it. Uh, it's probably made you feel good at one point or another, and you kept repeating the behavior. I am perfect, Anna. should, should I not be? I'm great. Thank you so much. I do these little talks every once in a while, Anna. I do these talks every once in a while. So probably some of my newer subs don't really know this, but I do these every once in a while. So sometimes I don't talk true crime, because I've had a lot of people reach out to me. They're going through a lot of stuff, and I do things to uplift people. That's right, Jen. That's right. And all of that. So, moving on here. Let me pull up a little something. I got some photos. Oh crap, maybe not. I hope I downloaded them. Let me see here 1 second. Yeah, some of you, I mean, you guys are usually used to me talking about true crime and stuff. I understand. But it's not for everyone, right? But it's not about me right now. I promise. It's about people who need a little help, right? People that need a little whatever. We're all dealing with something, right? Um, and one thing I always say is you have survived 100% of the hardest day of your life. Whatever your hardest day of your life has been, right? Up till this point, you've survived it. And you're going to survive everything else until you don't. Hey, Canadian, good to see you. Hey, Angel, faith is key for a peaceful heart. Amen. Never, never give up. Love Justin and my Pearl community. Thank you so much, Angel. Really do appreciate you very, very much. Very kind of you. And yes, I mean, I am, I personally believe in God, and I grew up in the faith of 4 pastors in my family, in one side of my family, just one side of my family. And faith has always been very important for me, right? And some people don't choose faith, they choose good vibes, whatever, but you got to have something to look forward to. You definitely have something to look forward to. and you can never give up. And I think to myself sometimes, just as a believer, you are wonderfully made, right? You chose music that works, whatever works, right? And whether you believe it's God or the universe or whatever, I call it God. Just being here, right? Just being here, all of us together, life is just amazing, right? Always late. The hardest day of my life so far was losing my mama too. Yeah, I understand. I completely understand. And well, life is amazing, right? Just knowing that this universe, right? And then if you want to call it the atoms or whatever came together and created you, right? Same Justin and my dad. Yeah. So sorry. We really are, Sarah. We really are. And there's a picture of one of the robots on, I don't know, I forget what it's called, on Mars, but it takes a picture of planet Earth, and we're just this little dot in the sky. You know what I mean? We're just a little speck in the sky. And if you look, the first time we ever saw Earth from space was, or really, I guess it was from the moon, right? Yeah, it would have been the moon. And when you look at it that way, we really are all one. We really are all one. We are really all connected. Doesn't matter, you know, what you believe necessarily, uh, what your political party is, what country you come from, what color skin, who you pray to, who you marry, any of that. It really does not matter at the end of the day. Like, if there is an asteroid coming for us, you're worried about everybody, right? You're worried about everybody because we're all on this rock together called the planet Earth. My children have to pick me up when I fall or had to tell me bye because of the doctors did not think I would live through my brain surgeries. Yeah, Hobo, bless you, honey. It's tough. I still have my parents, but my fiance passed away. Everyone has different losses, but they all hurt. They all hurt. Yes, they sure do. Uh, we are even with nature too. Absolutely. We're all connected. I think that's the lesson we are supposed to learn: love and acceptance in spite of our differences. And that's really, Sarah, what we need to focus on now more than ever. Right? Now more than ever. Um, if we cannot tolerate, especially those of us in the Western part of the world, if we cannot tolerate someone else, like they did, these people unaliving people like Charlie Kirk, like people in uh, Minnesota, things happening in the world today. you if you think about it, you do not. That is so what makes us a beautiful countries, right? Is that we actually can speak our mind without retribution. And you don't want, it would be very boring if we all voted the same or prayed the same or whatever. Yes, that's right, Sassy. It is like a box of chocolates. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Thank you, dear. Hey, Mohawk. Good to see you, dear. Good to see you. People got to be nicer to each other. Seriously, yes, Nancy, but this is the thing. It has became, unfortunately, it has become cool to be disrespectful. It's just the way it is, right? I get it. I lose my shit all the time. Seriously, all the time. You guys see it, especially with Daniel. But people lose their shit for nothing as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, if there's a cause, I get it. I get it. If there's a cause and you believe in something, if someone's hurting someone, that's what I always say. Like, I can just not deal. The only people I can't deal with is people that hurts kids, someone who can't fend for themselves mentally, physically, emotionally, not as strong as you. Animals, things like that. And but it just became it really has just became just how, you know, crazy you can be, really. They should be, Tina. My dad passed away at 62, way too young. Tomorrow is his anniversary. Rest in peace, Susanna's dad. Rest in peace. I lost my dad at age 11, and he was 48. Thank you so much, Widow. I forgot to tell everybody. Oh my God! Congratulations! All the blessings to your engagement and marriage, Miss Widow Bailey. Congratulations! You work very hard, Widow, and I know you've been through a lot, and I am glad that you are getting a little piece of happiness. That's renewed happiness. That's really good. That's really good. Hey, Soldier Girl. Good to see you. Yeah, everyone's congratulating her. That's awesome. That's so amazing. You know, it's never too late. Um, let's see here. And I personally believe that, if you're tired or if you're discouraged, you got to keep going. And it's not because it's necessarily easy or anything like that, but and sometimes you don't feel strong, right? But you have to also believe that it always works out, or God is faithful, or whatever your belief is. Your story is not finished at all. It's not finished until you take your last breath. Um, and also when life gives you really difficult times, you want to shrink, right? You just want to shrink in fold up shop and say, yeah, but you can't. You today really has got me down. You having a bad day, dream catcher? Oh, I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not going to. Um, I like that though. That's good. I hope your day gets better, dream catcher. Yes, Becky. And I tell you something, the older I get, the more I appreciate the smallest things. When 20 years ago, you could have told me, "Oh, you'll appreciate the small things later in life," or they'll tell you to appreciate the small things then. I'm like, "Oh, got it, cool. Yeah. You really do appreciate this the just the small things. I think especially after you have kids and you grow up a little bit and time has passed. Hey, mom first, always. As far, good to see you. An OG mom first. How you doing, sweetheart? 370. Hello, everyone. As far as the poll, I pick all. Hope everyone is well. Thank you, mom first, always. Good to see you, my dear. Thank you so very, very much. I always say hi to people I pass driving in and out of my neighborhood, and my daughter thinks I'm weird. I told her we need to be friendly. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, where I'm from, it doesn't matter who it is. If they pass, your hand flies up. It's just the way we are here. You pass, we're like, hey. That's just the way it is, right? And we hold the doors open for people. Um, everywhere here, just about everywhere. And it does annoy me when people don't say thank you, though. When people don't say thank you, uh, not that you're expecting it, but you was very gracious enough and kind to open up a door for them. You know what I mean? And it's not, you're just like, okay, you need some manners. You know, I saw this video. It was this guy who opened up a door for someone like that, and she didn't say thank you, and he like grabs her and puts her back and closes the door. Please and thank you is something I always say. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey Joe, good to see you. Good to see you. Justin, don't uh, what's that? Hold on, what was that? What was that? Hold on. Where was it at? Hospitality, absolutely. What did Soldier Girl say? I was looking for Justin, don't miss Joyous in Super Chat and say thank you. Oh, gotcha. My baby girl is leaving for Navy boot camp on the 8th. Marlena, I've kind of talked to you privately about that. And I'm telling you, for my sister, one of my sisters, when she joined the Navy, it was the biggest, it changed the entire trajectory of her entire life. Really did. It really did. And it builds discipline. It builds everything. I mean, just everything. It's a little rough, but it's rewiring those. If you ever notice, people in the military are very regimented because they're trained that way, right? And when you are trained that way, it it does stay with you for the rest of your life, right? Did I miss something? Did I hold on? Did I miss something? Strict discipline. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Everyone's I don't know, Justin. I feel like this is my last chapter. CC, you do? Thank you. Thank you, Christy. Okay, I didn't miss anything, Joyce. Okay. No, I think Joyous. I think Joyous. I didn't. Didn't I think Joyous? Yeah. 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 I think you missed it, Miss. I think you missed it, Soldier Girl. Oh, and did Soldier. Oh, my bad. Yes. Yeah, because she came in late. Mm-hmm. 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 Soldier Girl to the office, please. Soldier Girl to the office. You're being paged. We need a late slip for Oopsie, Soldier Girl. You read better. I don't know. I kept Soldier Girl kept saying things like about like not thinking joyous or something like that. And I was like, did I miss something? And then I just kept seeing it in the chat. And so I was like, all right, let's just talk about it then. Like, what I miss. Tabby, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, if I miss something, please do tell me anytime. Yeah, hey, Rhonda, good to see you. Good to see you, my darling. And I don't know. I think also one thing hey, January, good to see you. Thank you, Angel. Justin, I can't watch a chicken video without thinking about you and smiling. That's funny. I don't know. I think we've also became a very instant society. We want everything now pronto. We want to be the best at everything we try immediately, and we're not going to be. Uh, this is what we have to put our 10,000 hours in for everything we do. There is no magic pill for becoming the best at something. You have to put your 10,000 hours in. That's they say when you become a true master at your craft, whatever that is, right? Bruh is for your team. Bruh. I don't say bruh. I don't think I say I don't say bruh. I don't think I do. Um that's is like my grandson. He is 18, and every now and then he will slip and say bruh. I was like, excuse me. Oh my god. Yeah, I know when I think one of my boys said that to me one day. Excuse me, I'm not your bruh, and you're not gonna call me that. I just want to be like Grizzly Adams and disappear from society and live in the wilderness. Well, Lady Gracious, you can't. You've got to. Sometimes we feel that way. And I think that's because we feel. This is the thing also. Oops, 1 second. One thing also is stop putting expectations into people that specifically you know better than to put expectations into, right? Like one of my sisters, I would never put expectations into her because you are going to end up disappointed. Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. If you put expectations, first of all, some people, I mean, they're just in a different walk of life at the, whatever time. They might not be able to meet you where you are. And so if you put expectations into them being, meeting you where you think they should meet you at, and they're just in a different, maybe spot in life, maybe mentally, physically, whatever, you're going to be let down. And then you're going to become very irritated with them. And then you're going to throw away a relationship, right? As well. And so as I have gotten older, I try not to put expectations into a lot of things, right? Because as human beings, we're always going to let someone down, and that's not just people letting us down, that's us also letting other people down as well, right? Imagine your dog had to pee and you can't even get up and let them out. I know, Ashton. I mean, I don't know. That's wrong words. But I can sympathize with that, right? Yes, Crystal. No expectations means no disappointments. But being immobile. So am I, Pamela. Imagine I it's got to be depressing at times, you know what I mean? Especially if I don't know how long you've lived with, not being able to be mobile. But if you hopefully you've got some things to help you, get around. Oh, good, Mr. POTUS. Good to see you. Look at the big picture. Yeah. You got to look at the big picture. Sometimes we get center focused on certain things, certain ideas, or whatever, and you just have to kind of take a step back and say, what am I doing? Justin, are you going to be on later? It's dinner time over this way. Joyous, if I am on later, it's going to be late. late. 8, 9, 10. It'd be probably 10:30-ish Eastern. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my dear. Do you see that, soldier girl? I told Joyous, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, mods. The only thing that gets me through life is my faith. Yeah. You got to look forward to something, right? And to be honest with you, there's been many times in life where the only thing got me through life was faith. That's it. That's it. All right, Joyous. Thank you, my dear. I'm so proud of my son. He used to be an alcoholic. He was like his dad, so mean and bad. He stopped drinking. He's a different person, lives for God. That is so amazing, Dreamcatcher. That is so amazing. Really makes me so proud. Yeah, I have to be up at 5:30. Oh my gosh. That's okay, Ruby. That's okay, honey. I understand. My twins, one went to be in the Navy and one in the Marines. My daughter met her husband in the Marines and got married. So did my sister. And then she got divorced and she got remarried to someone in the military. I told them to mind their own business. They can do anything. That's right. That's right. You can do anything. Anything. There you go. There you go. Seriously. 10 minutes. That's all you got to do. Just 10 minutes. You will be so damn surprised what you can get done in 10 minutes. Truly. Going with my grandma, who is no longer present. I'm sorry, Mr. POTUS. My grandma, I'll be honest with you, if I didn't have kids when my grandmother passed, which was my mother, let me make that clear, since I was 6 weeks old. So she was my mother biologically, she was my grandmother. They would have probably had to bury me with her. My kids got me through that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Changed her life, didn't it, Soldier Girl? It's I know it changed my sister's life. That's right. That's right, Bubbly. All right, guys. I will probably be on a little later tonight. Um, we'll see. I can't promise anything, but if you're still up at around 10:30 tonight, I wanted to see if we could talk about Delvin tonight. Call me after this live if you want to do that. Love my three monkeys so much, silly. Oh, Butterflies is going to the casino. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Hey, Panda, give me 30 minutes after this ends. Give me 30 minutes because I need to do something. So, no more positive. No, is I started following you when you first started when I could. Oh, bless you, Ashton. That's right, Cherry. That's right. All right, guys. Love you all. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. Hope it helped some of you. You guys are amazing, truly. Soldier wants to go to Vegas. Any takers? Love you guys. Bye bye.